So last time we left off where we had X as our high school GPA, Y as our first year college GPA. Right, so we had plotted the data, added the trend line, and came up with the R squared and also the Y hat formula for the estimated linear regression equation. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and look at another way to get this information. We go to Data, over to Data Analysis, where we are then going to go ahead and pick Regression. So click on Data Analysis, and then in the pop-up box, scroll down to Regression, and select it, and then click the OK button. That'll pop up a new box. Input the Y range. So here we're going to go pick first year college GPA. That's what we're trying to predict. Go back and we will find the input for the X range. That is our high school GPA. That is what we think influences our first year college GPA. That's our independent variable. I selected the labels, so go ahead and check that off. And I'm going to pick an output range on the same sheet just so we can see everything at the same time. So I'm going to pick down here at A19, and I believe that's all I'm going to do. Click OK, and I'm just going to expand it a little bit so we can see, and then zoom in. Our regression statistics. We have our R squared value, 0.467, which we'd seen in the graph before. We have our sum of squares due to regression, our mean squares due to regression, our mean squared error, our f-test statistic, and our p-value associated with that f-test is where it is right there. And it's the same as the p-value using the t-test that we also talked about in class, so both of those are exactly the same. That will only be the case in simple linear regression. Both of those p-values tell us exactly the same thing, that we would reject the null hypothesis at alpha equals 0.05, which means we believe there is a relationship between high school GPA and first year college GPA.